He says no.
I have been requested, but I've been many.
It was very perplexing. So really nice. They did it, and now I have to go for
So then I'm thinking to myself,
imaging.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Why did I say that they would be there?
That's a week
So I started searching the records.
So that's it. It's just crazy.
These hours,
72.
You're very fortunate.
Yeah.
My father and law school.
So you know what? He's pretty cool with that.
It's 9 o'clock. Okay, we all set, ladies, gentlemen? We all set? Great. Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go ahead and call to order the special magistrate hearing, 9 a.m., Wednesday, November 20th, 2024. What I'd like to do is give an opening statement. If you've been here before, then you've heard it. I'll paraphrase what the opening statement is, but it sets forth the ground rules for all of you that have been charged with allegedly violating the city pertinent portion or portions of the city code. Welcome for being here today. If you could please turn off your cellular phones to avoid interrupting these proceedings. If you have a medical device on your cell phones, heart rate, breathing, we want to make sure you're alive. Blood sugar, keep it on, please. Don't turn it off because we don't want to see anyone fall over or whatever. Okay? Otherwise, if you could please turn it off. There are no weapons of any kind permitted in these chambers or anywhere within these facilities, and all the issues that may come before the magistrate. We ask everyone show respect for one another by listening to each person speaking, and to please refrain from clapping, heckling, or verbal outbursts in favor or in opposition to a speaker or position. These hearings will be conducted by me, today's assigned magistrate, the purpose of which is to give any alleged violators the opportunity to contest the decision of the code enforcement officer, which resulted in the issuance of a civil violation notice. These hearings are conducted in a quasi-judicial manner, and I'm the assigned special magistrate. And my name's Harry Hippler, if that isn't here, and so forth. I'll be hearing your cases. I'm not a judge. We're not in circuit court. We're not in county court. The regular rules of evidence do not apply. Hearsay evidence is admissible. What my position is that the city will go first. They'll present the violations. And if the city has any additional evidence, they'll present that as well, whether it's witnesses or documents. The documents are public records anyway. You should have or would have gotten copies of the notice of violation by the mere fact that you've been cited here today, and the like. As I said, the hearings are not conducted in accordance with the formal rules relating to evidence and witnesses. Relevant evidence will be admitted if I find it to be competent and reliable, regardless of the existence of any common law or statutory rule. To the contrary, all documentary evidence must be submitted for placement in the hearing file. No documentary evidence will be considered unless the alleged violator or code enforcement officer submits a copy for the hearing file. If you refer to it and you have it in your possession, please give it to the city and they'll put it in the file. That'll be part of the record. Each party has the right to call witnesses and examine them, including to introduce exhibits, to cross-examine opposing witnesses on any matter relevant to the issues, even though that matter was not covered in direct examination, to impeach any witness regardless of which party first called him to testify, to rebut the evidence against him or her. It's my responsibility to make findings of fact based on the evidence of record. The fact finding determinations of a magistrate are limited to whether the alleged violation occurred, and if so, whether the person named in the civil violation notice can be held responsible for that violation. I may also modify the decision or recommendation of the code enforcement officer as to the time for correction contained in the civil violation notice, even though said time is rebuttably presumed to have been reasonable. I have the authority to assess and order the payment of civil penalties. What? Oh, that's okay, go ahead. To issue orders having the force of law to command whatever steps are necessary to bring a violation to the compliance and to assess administrative costs. In order to make a finding upholding the code enforcement officer's decision, have to find that there is substantial competent evidence that the named violator was responsible for a violation of the relevant section of code as charged. If I affirm the decision of the code inspector, my order will specify the amount of the civil penalty, the administrative costs of the hearing of not less than $100 if assessed, and the date by which the violation must be corrected to prevent resumption of continuing violation penalties, if any. What that means simply is that if you're found guilty, that you violated the town code provision, you'll be given a certain amount of time to comply, say 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, whatever it is. After that time period, if you have not complied, then the matter can be called back to the magistrate to assess the amount per diem after those 90 days or after those 60 days. An aggrieved party, including the city, may appeal a final order of a magistrate to the Circuit Court of Appeals. The appeal is not a new hearing or what's called a hearing de novo, but shall be limited to appellate review of the record created before the magistrate. So what you say here today, what's presented here today, what's being recorded here today, I don't see any court reporters, but if there were any, it would be the record made today, not going in front of a circuit court judge for a new hearing to bring in new witnesses or supplemental testimony. And an appeal shall be filed within 30 days of the issuance of the order sought to be overturned. So once the order is entered, you have 30 days to appeal if you believe I erred, if it's a contested proceeding and the like. If you're found guilty of the civil violation charged, you'll be assessed an administrative fee of $100. The city representative will present their case first, and the alleged violator will present their case thereafter. I'll consider the evidence and render a decision after all arguments are heard. At this time, I'll take roll call, so if each person here from staff, including myself, if you just announce the names and they'll state their presence.
Chief Code Compliance Officer Jocelyn Ramirez present.
Code Officer Gene Gustin, present.
Assistant Town Attorney Brian Sherman.
Harry Hippler, Special Magistrate.
Aymara Fontalva, Code Compliance Clerk.
Naomi Paul, Permit Technician.
Okay, I think that's it. Hopefully you've all signed in. If you haven't signed in, then you'll be watching these longer than you may want to be here. So please make sure you've signed in. I have a sign-in sheet here, and I assume you all have. If you haven't, please do so. I'm going to go ahead and adopt the minutes of what a prior hearing, whatever date that was. I'll go ahead and adopt that. Is there an adoption of agenda? Any deferrals, additions, or modifications?
Okay.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, we have a few changes to the agenda, starting with item 5.1, case 6308 has been added to agenda for abatement of fine. 5.2, case 6954 has been removed from the agenda. Respondent complied before hearing date. 5.3, case 8441 added to agenda for an extension of time. 5.4, case 8786 added to agenda for an extension of time. 5.5, case 8885 added to agenda for an extension of time. 5.6, case 9377, added to agenda for an abatement of fine. And give me 1 second. .7, case 9652, removed from agenda, respondent complied before hearing date. 5.8, case 997, removed from the agenda, respondent was approved for amnesty. 5.9, case 10195, removed from the agenda, respondent complied before hearing date.
Got this
5.10, case 10197, removed from the agenda, respondent complied before hearing
This
date.
is an old one, though. Okay, all right. All right, we can use it both together if you want. You have an extra one? Okay. If you don't, then we'll just share it. It's no big deal. I just want to make sure I don't miss one of these. Okay, if you're going to testify, ladies and gentlemen, if you could please raise your right hand. If you want to stand, you can stand. If you don't want to stand, it's up to you. But if you could please do that. Okay, do you swear and affirm to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, please?
I do.
Okay, great. And it's no problem if you raise your left hand too. Doesn't matter. Okay. Go ahead. We'll go ahead and proceed. Or if I've got all that down, yeah. Okay.
Hold on here. First case on the agenda is Section 8.8, case number 9069, Code Officer Gene Gustin for the Town of Pembroke Park. Case number 9069, property owner Almar Alvarez Rodriguez, site address 133 Stephen Street, Pembroke Park, Florida. The notice of hearing to confirm fine was sent by certified mail on October 23rd, 2024, and posted to the property on November 1st, 2024, and Town Hall on November 8th, 2024. The initial inspection date of notice of violation, November 20th, 2023. The property is still not in compliance, so is the town motion to confirm the fine amount of $12,800.
Is this an add-on? Because I don't. It's not on here, but anyway. Okay. Is Amari Alvarez Rodriguez here? Please come on up, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I
And
gotta represent Mr. Amaury Rodriguez, the John Duque Contract Ability Group Company. I need the extension, okay, at 90 days or 120 days for final the papers and the process and the permit.
okay, what's the city's? This is for a supplemental order code compliance lien. I think it's for $100 and nothing has happened. So what's the city's position?
The city doesn't oppose.
Okay, all right, this. All right, well, the order I have in front of me goes ahead, and it's a. So,
Confirmation of fine.
yeah, so is this what you want signed? It's the wrong,
No, it's correct. It's a confirmation of fine. I know the respondent is seeking an extension, but there's no work, there's no permit on file.
right, okay. So this will continue to accrue then?
What Gene said is that he doesn't object to him requesting an extension. However, we will have to give him time today.
Okay, so it'll be another order then, because
It will be a final order, amended final order, yes.
supplemental. All right,
All right.
Did you state how much time?
okay, but this is a confirmation.
Right, it's a confirmation, but the contractor is asking for more time on behalf.
Oh, I know, but then you're still confirming the $13,000 as well.
According to Gene, he has no objection to giving more time.
I know, but what about, this order says
It
13,000?
would be voided.
Pardon me?
It will be voided.
Okay, then
But this start the
there needs to be another order then.
Exactly, we can't
No,
get the order
not-
right now.
Not now, okay, so
But
you'll
we
just.
can enter into the record and then we'll send it to them certified
Okay,
mail.
you'll do it after the hearing then. I just want to make sure, because when I read it over, it did want to enter a supplemental order. That's fine, I have no objection with that, that's fine with me. But it also assessed the 13,000. You don't want that assessed, so you'll do an order after the fact.
Yes,
Sent to you in the mail, it'll be granted. Would you say 90 days?
90 days, yes.
Okay, great, very good. Thank you, good luck to you, sir, take care, thank you.
So 90 days, how much is the per diem? And it's $100 admin fee.
Right, whatever the.
How much is the per diem, Gene?
Is it on
The
here?
per diem, I think is $100, yes, $100.
$100 a day, right. Okay, after the 90 days. All right, I got you. All right, just want to make sure that the order that I sign is not the wrong order. That's why I look at these things. Yeah, you'll just do it after it's okay. That's fine with me. Perfect. That's okay. It'll be mailed to you, okay, great. Be safe, right, thank you.
Okay, next case is on section 12.3. Apologies. I forgot to ask, is there any attorneys present in the room? Okay, which case?
8786.
All right, you can come forward.
86, yes.
After, that's okay. Yeah,
I don't have.
I saw that tie.
I don't see them signed in. If you can get them signed in.
Yep,
They-
they'll do the order after the fact. It's no big deal. I just want to make sure that the order in front of me is the correct one. You saw what happened. No one's fault. You know, they don't have enough cases here. So many of them, so it gets really sometimes more complicated. Anyway, go ahead, sir, your name?
Yes, my name is Samuel Korab. I'm here with Rich Pacey on behalf of Lake Villa Associates. This
Right.
is our petition for an extension of time.
How much? How
We're
much?
asking for an additional 90 days. The issue here is it's 186 air conditioning units at an apartment complex. All that's pending on the permits is to conduct the inspections, which is obviously the most tedious portion of
Of
this
course.
process. We've also requested that we be permitted to utilize a private provider, have a professional engineer sign off on the inspections in lieu of coordinating each individual one with the city, if that's permissible. We'd like to proceed with that matter as we have an engineer prepared to do that for us.
Okay, that I don't know, but usually the city, is this a private company or a private?
Yes, private
Okay,
provider.
are they,
Mr. Hippler, if I may.
go ahead, go ahead.
As far as the private provider, it's allowed by statutes. There's certain things you need to do. That's with the building department, not for Mr. Hippler here today. So the only thing before you is the extension.
Understood. I'm just bringing the circumstances.
But as
to-
you can see, I have very, 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 very limited jurisdiction.
Of
Now
course.
I even have much more limited jurisdiction. So I don't, any objection for the 90 days?
No, the city does not object.
Okay, great. You got the 90 days.
Wonderful.
How you do the other thing, I can't, I mean, I don't have a problem with that, but I can't really make a decision on that.
Understood. We will take care of that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thanks for your help.
So, extension of time approved for
90 days. And is it $100 a day?
per diem?
Well, sorry.
Gene,
Hold on here.
1 second. He's getting the
It's
information.
okay. That's all right. You do it after.
It was
No big deal.
$350. $350 a day per diem.
Okay, any more attorneys? Okay. You can wait a moment and you will give them a copy of the order?
I don't have access to,
You have the document that Mr. Hippler signed?
Yeah, do you have the order for the extension, or was that prepared? It was,
86 was done last minute. I don't have.
Oh, that's the one that was, okay.
right. so-
Sorry, we'll send it to you certified mail, and you may request it via email as well, okay?
Thank
All
you
right.
very much.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Good
Take care.
luck. Right.
Any more attorneys present? Okay. All right, we'll go in the order of the sign-in sheet. Next case on section 12.3, case 5707.
Oh, great, thank you.
Chief Code Compliance Officer Jocelyn Ramirez for the Town of Pembroke Park. Property owner XYD Investments LLC. Site address 2500 Southwest 30th Avenue, Pembroke Park, Florida. A notice of hearing to abate fine was requested. It was sent by certified mail October 22, 2024. Posted to the property on November 1st, 2024, and Town Hall November 5th, 2024. It is the town's motion to reduce the fine of $134,100 by 95%. That's a total of $6,800. It includes the administration fee.
What was your name, please, sir?
My name is Ping. I'm the property owner. As this violation, I wasn't aware of it. So, but since the town has reduced the fine, I'm okay with. The certified mail was sent to me 2 months ago. Then I realized there was a violation in there because my tenant in there never told me anything. Obviously, maybe they already correct the violation. Yes, right? So I'm okay with the solution.
6,800, is that acceptable?
Yeah, I mean, if any way to lower it, I'll be happy to accept it. But, but based on the letter I received, it's a huge difference in there.
Yes.
When I received, it was a really shock. I wasn't aware of anything going on in there.
Yeah.
Neither there was any letter sent to me. Otherwise, I would already correct the
Okay,
things.
it's a huge, I'm not going to reduce it anymore. I had that option, but it's been reduced 95%. It's a home run, to get this thing reduced this low, okay?
I understand
You
that.
need to thank the code officer.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, for that as well. Okay, how long do you need to pay?
I can pay it right away. Once
30 days, is that?
that'll be fine. Would there be a mail send it to me, or I have to come into the city hall to?
Yes, it's sent by certified mail, but Mara's going to give you a copy today.
Okay.
Is this an add-on, or, oh, here it is. Got you, okay. So it's $6,800, okay. Then,
Okay, and the address we have is Parkland.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, correct.
That's you.
Yeah, they already went, that's the attorney. That's, I believe so, yeah, that should be, yes.
Should I wait for the signing order?
Yes.
yeah,
You can wait on the side, and
Okay.
Amara's going to
yeah.
give you.
I just, order of abatement for $6,800 payable within 30 days.
Okay.
I'm going to give this to staff. They'll give you a copy, and I don't know if you can take it now or not. That's up to you.
Yes.
Okay, great.
They'll make him a copy, and he can take it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Good luck to you, sir, please. Thank you.
Ready?
Yeah.
Next case on agenda is section 8.2, case number 6137, Code Officer Gene Gustin for the Town of Pembroke Park. Case number 6137, property owner Angela Exportizo, site address 2303 Southwest 31st Avenue, Pembroke Park, Florida. The notice of hearing to confirm fine was sent by certified mail on October 23rd, 2024, and posted to the property on November 8th, 2024, and Town Hall on November 8th, 2024. The initial inspection date of notice of violation was August 9th, 2021. The property is still non-compliant, so it's a town motion to confirm the fine amount of $18,400.
Is Angela Exposito here? Come on up, ma'am.
Hi,
Your
good morning.
name, please.
Good morning. I think so.
Your name,
My
ma'am.
name is Angela Esposito.
Okay, where do you live?
In 23, 3 Southwest 31 Avenue, Highlander Beach, Florida.
Okay.
33009.
So 2303 Southwest 31 Avenue, Pembroke Park, 33009. Is that where you live?
Yes,
You're the owner of the property, right?
yes,
Okay, great. What would you like to say?
yes. I think so. And I coming last week. I talking with the Jeffrey. My English more bad. This. I'm sorry. This.
Sure. Here, let me take. Okay, this is a supplemental order. Yeah, just a second. Let me. Okay, it says 2301 Southwest 31 Court. Okay, the address on the agenda is 2303.
She's saying something about the address.
To
It's not right.
confirm, fine. All right, so when did you get notice of this?
She's contesting her address.
¿Noticia esa?
De la violación, sí.
Hace, no, eso hace años.
What does the title say?
Yo vine.
Do you need a translator?
A translator,
Yes.
English.
Okay, we can just put this on a
Espanol.
brief recall.
Yeah, okay, all right. Okay, all right. Why don't you just sit down? I'll tell you, I'm gonna leave this here, and then don't forget, no, go ahead, I'll just hold it right here until your case is called. We're gonna recall your case. There you go, hold on to it. All right? Recall.
It's the same document you
I'll explain.
Yeah.
on your case file.
I can't see my case file.
Here. Ma'am, let's take a seat and we'll have someone come translate.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, sit down. We're gonna call your case in a few minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, we need an interpreter.
Okay.
Thank
You
you,
can tell her, okay, we got it.
thank you.
Can I translate for her?
If you want,
Well, you wanna do it now then, or, all right. Quick, come on back up. Come on up. No recall? Recall the recall. Go ahead. Who's the nice woman that's going to interpret?
Nancy Romero.
Okay, and are you related to this?
No, I don't
Yeah,
know her.
First time you've ever seen her and all?
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay,
Mr. Hippler, if I may?
yes.
Can we, Ms. Romero,
Yes.
please raise your right hand. Do you swear and affirm that you'll translate from English to Spanish and Spanish to English to the best of your ability?
I do.
Thank you.
Ok. ¿Qué es lo que usted quiere decirle a ellos?
Sí, yo tuve la semana pasada aquí y todas esas violaciones que me ponen aquí, muchas están hechas. Esto no está actualizado.
No, pero esto no es la violación, esto es la descripción de la propiedad. Los violations están, aquí no la tienen. Pero esto no es los violations.
Ah, yo pensaba que eran violaciones.
Yeah, she's a little bit confused on the legal description. She thought those were the violations. So I'm telling her or explaining to her that it's not the violations.
Okay, ma'am, what I'm interested in is more so, whether she's confused about that, I can understand. But the agenda says 2303 Southwest 31 Avenue, Pembroke Park, and her notice says 2301. All
No,
right.
her notice says 2303, property owner, and
Okay,
sent to
then
20
what did let me take a look at that, okay?
Permiso.
Thank you. Okay, so this says legal description, AKA 2303, or 2301. So I didn't look in the upper left-hand, sent to, okay, you want to ask her, was the violation posted on your property? Okay, so you got it. All right, so the AKA 2301, it was posted and sent to 2303 as per the agendas. And
And
she
she did
admits
receive
it.
it.
She got notice. Okay,
Sí, que usted
that was the
recibió.
only concern. Go ahead.
Ok, ¿qué es lo que usted quiere decirle a ellos?
Que yo vine la semana pasada y tenía las mismas violaciones cuando comencé el caso. Y entonces el señor Jeffrey las tachó y nada más que quedan 2 violaciones. Una que es del Porsche, que necesito un arquitecto aparentemente, pero como yo soy una mujer sola y estoy pensionada, no, estoy retirada, lo que recibo son $777, yo no puedo pagar entonces necesito ayuda de la ciudad.
Okay. What she's explaining to me is that she came last week and spoke to Jeffrey Lewis, and he removed some of the violations, but there's still open ones, and she would need an architect. She is retired, and she has a fixed income and cannot afford an architect, so she wants to see if the town of Pembroke would help her with this process.
No, this town cannot hire an architect for her. Okay, that's the first thing. I don't know what her income is. This is a supplemental order, code compliance lien for what does the city want to do here?
Hold for a second, Mr. Hippler.
Sure, that's okay. Take your time. Your time.
When did she purchase the property?
¿Cuándo usted compró la propiedad?
Fue en 2018.
2018.
Okay. We will need to identify if she can qualify for an amnesty program. That's the only program that the town has to assist her.
Okay.
But if she's the one who built the porch, then she's responsible and she does not qualify. But we will have to identify that.
Okay, who built, did you build the porch, ma'am?
¿Usted hizo el portal o la compró así?
Yo la compré. Sí, yo hice el portal.
Yeah.
Estaba destruido.
She did? Okay,
She
well,
built
that
it.
ends. That's your answer.
Porque usted la construyó, no, ellos no te pueden ayudar, no cualifica.
Oh, y entonces,
Entonces tienes que contratar un arquitecto.
con el tan bajo income que tengo.
She's saying that she can't afford an architect because of her income.
Okay, ma'am, I really, the only time I can get involved in financial issues is in a mitigation or an abatement at the end, once there's compliance, whatever amount. I can't get involved in whether she can afford an architect or not. You know, I don't know really what to tell her, except that she needs to get an architect. Maybe she can find somebody that'll help her out. Maybe, you know, but if there are violations and it requires an architect and she's admitted that the matters that were built here were built by her, then we're past what the amnesty claim, I believe. So, anyway, you know, my notion would be just to enter this supplemental order and let it take its natural course under these circumstances. However, I'm willing to listen to what you want to do. What do you want to do?
El portal estaba hecho en cemento, yo lo hice forrar la madera. Estaba hecho.
Now she's telling me that the concrete was already poured. All she did is build or cover it with wood. So the concrete
Okay.
floor, the porch was there,
Okay, that's still gonna be,
a violation.
it is, of course, it's a violation and the like, so.
The city doesn't oppose amending, giving the respondent 60 days.
Okay, so you want, okay, you have no objection to giving her 60 days?
Yes, since she's working with the building to figure out how to tackle this issue.
Okay, you know, I try to be fair and many times I'm compassionate, but she built it. It's been there for a long time. I mean, if that's what you want to do, I'll do it. But you know, this can all be aired out in the future after she complies. And affordability is not something I can really get into. I mean,
Understood.
maybe it's implicit that I get into it. But, ma'am, do you work?
Usted
Are you
trabaja.
employed?
No.
Usted
Me
trabaja.
retiré el mes pasado.
She retired last month.
Do you get a pension?
¿Usted recibe una pensión?
She had the first
400.
amendment, first time.
$400 a month pension.
And from where?
¿De dónde?
¿De dónde? ¿De Social Security?
Social Security.
Could you please tell the respondent that this will be her last amended order because she already received first amended order?
Okay, so you're going to give her an additional 60 days.
Yeah, but this is the last one.
Okay, ellos no están autorizados para ayudarte porque usted no cualifica. Entonces, ellos te van a dar un periodo de 60 días más para que usted pueda corregir esto. So, es su responsabilidad de buscar a alguien que la pueda ayudar, a un contratista. Quizás ese contratista la pueda conectar con un arquitecto o él mismo pueda hacer algo para ayudarla. Pero es su responsabilidad porque si usted no arregla esto, how do you say lien in Spanish? Lien of property, lien. Le pueden poner un lien que no sé cómo.
Google for that, anyway. Google
Yeah.
Translator.
Google Translate, porque lo que pasa es que le pueden poner como una multa y puede perder la propiedad. Ellos te van a extender 60 días más para que puedas corregir eso. Es lo más que ellos te puedan ayudar.
¿Tendré que irme a trabajar otra vez?
She's saying she'll have to go back to work.
Es derecho de retención.
¿Derecho de qué?
De retención.
Derecho de retención. She probably doesn't know. Lo que quiere decir que si no corrige esto, la violación llega a un punto que usted puede perder la propiedad por no corregir ese problema. Y lo tiene que hacer con permiso, porque eso es otra multa si hace el trabajo sin permiso.
$100
Okay.
per diem. And the per diem is $100
Yeah.
Otra cosita es que usted va a estar,
with a $100 admin fee.
ok, usted va a recibir una multa de $100 por día hasta que usted corrija el problema, más $100 de, what's the $100 for again? Violation? Was it $100?
Yeah, $100
But what is it?
per diem.
No, the $100 administration fee?
No, admin fee.
Admin, yeah. Ok, y más $100 de administración. Entonces, lo más que ellos pueden hacer, vamos a suponer que usted corrija esto en 10 días y la violación, porque usted ha recibido 100 por día, vamos a decir que llega a $10,000, él entonces quizás lo pueda reducir 1%. Es lo más que él puede hacer. So, lo más pronto que usted resuelva este problema, mejor para usted.
¿Cuándo es eso de la multa?
Yeah, does it start today, the fee, the per diem, or after the 90 days? I mean, después de los 60 días. So, tiene 60 días para corregir esto sin multa.
¿Y si de barato si quito el porche?
Tienes que recibir permiso, no lo puedes quitar. Usted lo puede quitar, pero le hace falta un contratista para que se lo quite porque tiene que tener un permiso.
¿Un
Porque
arquitecto otra vez para...?
quizás no tenga que usar un arquitecto. Si usted busca un contrato, un general contract, un contratista de construcción, él la puede ayudar. Y
If she,
quizá no,
if she wants to demolish and if that's her primary home,
We will.
she can get a homeowner permit. And
okay.
there's no plans required. There's just a little drawing. She can draw herself what she's going to be remove,
Okay.
but she doesn't need an architect or
Okay.
engineer.
Como usted es dueña, no le hace falta ni arquitecto y puede pedir un permiso abajo de su nombre y no tiene que hacer, solamente tiene que hacer un dibujito de lo que usted va a tumbar, se lo presenta a ella como dueño al departamento de los permisos y entonces ahí puedes cualificar y te quitan y puedes contratar a alguien que te lo quite.
Y ya entonces no tengo que pagar, no tengo que buscar arquitecto nada.
Pero tiene que hacerlo entre 60 días,
Okay.
de aquí a 60 días.
Claro, una persona que venía a pedir el permiso para quitar.
Usted puede pedir el permiso y dibujar qué es lo que va a quitar.
Great, thank you.
¿Ok? Entonces le dan el permiso, quitas eso, pedir las inspecciones y ya se le cierra el caso.
Ok, está bien. Eso
Ok.
lo voy a hacer.
She understands.
Okay.
Eso es lo único que tengo.
Eso es
You
todo.
need this?
Okay.
Okay.
Mr. Hippler, would you like to state the order?
Yeah, the city is okay with an amended order, giving her 60 days in which to comply, or $100 per day thereafter, plus the $100 administrative fee as well. And I want in the order, there will be no further amended orders granted. This is already, it'll be the third time or the second time. And, you know, I don't know, that's what I think they've agreed to?
Ellos
Yes.
dicen
Okay.
que la última
All right.
oportunidad que usted va a tener. Después de 60 días, entonces le van a retorcer la multa. So, vaya a su mejor.
Lo voy a quitar porque no
Ok, pero acuérdese, tiene que pedir permiso primero. Ok, she understands.
Okay, and, you know, the architect issue, I don't get into that. If you need one, you're gonna have to get one. If you don't, that's up to you in the city as well, all right?
I explained that to her.
Yeah, okay, and you need to thank the city and Mr. Gene Gustin.
Dice que le dé
For this.
gracias por la atención.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
God bless you.
You too. Thank you.
Okay? All right, that'll be an amended order. You'll get it in the mail or whenever, because it's gonna have to be done after the hearing, all right? Okay, good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Sure. Yeah.
I think you're next. What's that? 17? That's mine. Did that case go? No. No? Okay, so that's me. Give me a second. Yeah, that's my case.
Sure, sure.
Next case on agenda is section 8.3, case number 7710, Code Officer Gene Gustin for the Town of Pembroke Park. Case number 7710, property owner SLR Realty Corp., site address 2150 Southwest 30th Avenue, Pembroke Park, Florida. The notice of hearing to confirm fine was given by hand on October 22nd, 2024, and posted to the property on November 1st, 2024, and Town Hall on November 8th, 2024. The initial inspection date of notice of violation, October 18, 2022. The property is still not in compliance, so it's a town motion to confirm the fine amount of $152,600.
Is SLR Realty here?
Yes, sir.
Come on up. There you go. Your names and addresses, please, and what capacity you're here today.
Ron Barr, Barr Architecture and Barr Commercial Construction. My office address is in Davie, 5011 South State Road 7, Suite 107.
Okay.
I am the architect and the general contractor.
And the gentleman next to you,
My name is Richard Gertler.
into the microphone, please.
My name is Richard Gertler. I am the owner of 2150 Southwest 30th Avenue.
Okay, great, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. All right, you heard the claims. This is for a supplemental order, code compliance lien. What's going on?
We were retained by Mr. Gertler approximately 18 months ago when these violations were brought to our attention. We have prepared drawings. We have been through the plan review process, both at the city and the county. We've received permits, and we are currently under construction. Permit number 14/2024. The city is well aware of the current state of the project. They've been out to the property. We've had inspections. So I'm not quite sure what the concern is at the moment.
Okay, I, as a matter of courtesy or whatever, although I'm not required to give any further comment on the supplemental order, but the city wants, or the confirmation, so does the city want to confirm the fine, and then they can come back for a mitigation or an abatement down the road once they comply?
I know you stated the permit application, the progress is still under progress. And you said the inspector was out there?
Sir, the permit was issued back on May 13, 2024. Construction commenced within about 2 weeks of that date. Project has been ongoing on a daily basis ever since. We've had multiple inspections by both the building department and fire. If you drove by there today, you'd see crews out there working. This is a complete site redevelopment, complete interior gut of the office and warehouse component. Second floor office component and office features have been removed, and new showroom is currently under construction. So again, this project has moved along as quickly as possible throughout the course since the permit's been issued.
I know, but there had to have been a final order entered some time ago, and the fines accumulated. You indicated you were hired about 18 months ago, year and a half or whenever, and it was ongoing. Okay, what does the city want to do?
Yes, because the final order entered sometime last year in March 250, and is still in progress with the permit application. So
no, it's not in the permit application. We have a permit.
I mean, the permit is still in progress, meaning it hasn't been finalized. Yes.
The construction is in progress, and it will continue in progress until a certificate of completion is issued for the work.
But the permit has not been closed.
That is correct, sir.
Okay, no, I so.
I'm not familiar with the final order or the process at the city.
I know that may have been before your time.
Correct, sir.
Okay, and then you came in, so, okay.
Correct, sir.
I'm inclined to grant the supplemental order. How long do you think it'll take you to complete this?
If we can be granted 180 days, we believe we'll be at a point where we will be receiving certificates of completion for the project.
Okay, 180, that's 6 months?
Yes, sir.
My math. What is it, what's the city's position? Or you want me to enter this order, and then they can come back down the road for an abatement?
The city doesn't impose.
Okay.
We do not impose, yes.
You can
grant
not
it.
oppose what?
You can grant.
Enter the order?
Yes,
Okay,
you can.
great. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to enter the order because it has gone on a long time. You know, you're an architect, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I have no doubt that your architect, just by watching him, is doing an excellent job moving this along. But these were violations that have been pending before he came along, and he's trying to correct everything. So I'm going to go ahead and enter the supplemental order, compliance lien, and when you comply, you'll come back for what's called a mitigation. The city is very gracious about reducing that. I don't know how much it'll be. You'll have to discuss that with Mr. Gustin or Ms. Ramirez down the road. But this needs to be completed, and once it's completed, you can do that.
Very good. Appreciate your time, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead, and the amount thus far is 152,600. So I'm gonna go ahead and enter the order, and take it from there, so, all right. All right, keep up the good work. The quicker you get it done, a little bit less grievous it'll be. I didn't see
Yes.
it won't be grievous. It already is. Okay. That's just the way these things are.
Yes, sir. We appreciate your time.
Thank you. Take
Thank you.
care. You too. Get it done.
And
Okay.
stop by anytime you want.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck to you.
Just a moment so I can give you a copy.
Yeah. Anyway, you have my favorite color on there, the Baltimore Ravens, so. There's nothing to convert to. No, not yet. We all can hope. We all hope each year, but. Yeah. Do you want to still call the case and or what do you?
Well, yeah, we'll give her a moment.
Okay, all right. I'm just throwing stuff out. That's all. So, how is life? We're waiting for the copy. How is life?
Life is good.
Good.
Life is good.
Anyway, I understand, no comment, but there is a really heinous, long hearing against one of the commissioners. I know. It's still ongoing. No, I know that.
It's a long one. Should give the magistrate who knows.
Yeah.
I would rather just kind of leave that be.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, 152,600.
We're waiting on Mara. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
Next case on section 12.1 of the agenda, case 4469.
Is Pembroke Park Warehouses holding here?
Yes.
Is that the case?
Yes.
Oh, you go ahead.
Chief Code Compliance Officer Jocelyn Ramirez for the town of Pembroke Park. Case 4469, property owner Pembroke Park Warehouse Holding, site address 3120 Southwest 19th Street, Bay 153. A notice of hearing to abate fine was sent by certified mail October 24. Posted to the property November 1st, 2024, posted to Town Hall November 8th, 2024. It is the town's motion to reduce the fine of $93,000 by 85%. The total is $9,892. This includes a $4,200 reduction because at the time the town commission approved that the fines be canceled through a period of time. So we reduced that amount.
Yeah, come on up. And your name and in what capacity you're here?
My name is Joseph Wasserman. I am the tenant of Unit 153 in the Pembroke Business Park.
Okay. All right. The amount of the fine was rather high, and the city's reducing what by 85% to $9,892. Is that acceptable?
We're just waiting for Nancy as well, but I don't think it's acceptable. Reason being, the evidence will show we have done everything that we can on our end to comply from day one. We've had a lot of trouble with the city and with the architects switching back and forth. Ultimately, I don't feel like the city was acting in good faith when we were trying to get this resolved. It's already cost me tens of thousands of dollars in terms of just having whatever I had to build, take it down, because we got to a point where the fines were just kept building no matter what we would do or who we would hire. It didn't seem like anything was getting anywhere. And so we reached a point where we decided to just stop the whole process. So I feel like I've already paid hefty fines. I think what's also interesting in my defense is when we first moved into that bay in 2016, we hadn't heard anything from the city until 2019. The reason that I'm saying that is because the area seemed to be decrepit and abandoned. There were so many code violations. It seemed silly at the time to even think about getting a permit or any sort of permission to do the small amount of building that we did.
Okay, Mr. Ramirez, what was the total amount of the fine again? I just want to look at the numbers briefly.
Okay. That fine is $93,000. It accrued for 1,858 days. We reduced it to 85%, which
Right.
is 13,935. However, because there was a period of COVID that the daily fines were canceled, we also reduced it 4,200 in addition. So that total is 9,892.
Okay, I don't know, I don't get into claims that the city, ma'am, do you have anything to add?
I'm the landlord.
Right, okay, you're the landlord, and since he's a tenant, he's liable, but you're ultimately liable, you know that, so, the owner. I don't really see anything here that hits me in the forehead that would be a basis for any kind of a substantial further reduction. Look, I don't know what went on with the city or not. They've reduced it by actually, it's more than 85,000 when you throw in COVID. It's probably closer to 90%. I'm just, I'm guessing, the 93. It's 91% or 89%. I don't know. So under those circumstances, listing what the testimony is and the evidence, and plus, I think when things were not working out, unfortunately, with the problems that you had or may have had with the architect, or that really I can't get into because that's a private contract between you and the architect. Go ahead.
So some of the reason that we were having trouble with the architect was because the city was claiming that certain things and comments were not done inside the actual plans. But then the architect would point out that they are indeed, and I have the paperwork to show that. And so that's why there was a lot of back and forth and things took a lot longer than they should have. We spared no expense on our part, and we have plenty of witness testimony to show that we've done whatever we could on our part to get this done. In lieu that I've already had to pay tens of thousands of dollars, I don't think it's fair that I should have to pay more money to the city for something which we've been trying to comply with since the get-go. It's not like we've been trying to get away from it or excuse ourselves from the responsibility. We understand that we did something which is wrong according to the city. Given the circumstances of when we did it and how we did it, I think that says a lot about.
Okay, but don't you're as a tenant, don't you have a contract, a lease with the owner?
So
let me finish.
Yeah.
That makes you liable for any violations.
So I think it's also important to note that none of the building that was done was intended to be permanent. The agreement that I had with the management at the property at the time was that I could build as long as I tear it down before I leave. So again, we basically put up some sheetrock to close off a space. That's pretty much what we did. I mean, it was very minor.
Okay. All right. What I'm going to do, I've listened. Anything else from anybody? I mean,
I just want to state there's no question that Mr. Yosef did do everything in his means to correct the violations. However, this violation started back in 2019 regarding having no business tax receipt to operate. During those inspections, they found a lot of work. They found a kitchen, plumbing, electrical, and structural was involved. Many times he tried to get permits to rectify, to legalize all those works. However, many comments were back and forth from the building department. Corrections needed to be made. At the end of the day, Mr. Yosef decided to remove everything so he can cure the violations. Eventually, he was able to get his business tax receipt. It just took longer than necessary.
right. Okay.
So there's no doubt that he did everything to correct the violations.
Okay.
That's all I wanted to add.
Right. Okay. What I'm going to do is I could maintain the status quo, but this is an area where I have a limited amount of discretion, according to the town. I'm going to reduce it to $8,500. Okay. How long do you need to pay?
I would say at least a year.
Sir, it's either 90 days. Don't tell me a year because I won't do that because it'll just never get paid. All right.
Well, I've paid everything until now, so I don't.
I know. Okay.
I think the evidence shows otherwise, but
I know,
as
but-
long as you can give me, again, I've already, like I said, I've already spent tens of thousands of dollars.
I know.
So-
Look, that's the cost of doing. Are you still in the property?
Not officially. My business has moved to a different location.
Okay. So you're being held responsible for what occurred when you were there.
I'm taking responsibility.
I know. Okay. That's between you and the landlord. Okay. Because if you don't pay, they do. All right. So $8,500. I'm going to go in 90 days. You're just going to have to find a way to pay. When you say that you've spent, what, $10,000?
Tens of thousands.
How much?
Probably over 25,000.
Okay, well, I'm sorry about that. I don't have to reduce this. The city has also reduced it substantially already before it even came to me. So some would argue that if it's been reduced that much, why am I doing this? The reason is that I'm trying to help you out in some capacity. I'm trying to help the owner out in some capacity. And I'm trying to basically take what you say and give you even more credit, okay? So it's $8,500, 90 days.
Is there any way that we can do 95% discounted, like the other two people that were here?
Those were, I think, residences. Is that right? Those were where they lived? The prior abatements. Is it where they lived, the prior
Yeah,
mitigations?
business owners.
They were owners, they lived
We
there.
didn't do 95, we just did 95% for one.
Okay, all right. Either way, the town can, when somebody lives in the property, it's homestead, so they don't want to, if at all possible, have to kick anyone out. So, no, I'm going with $8,500, and you need to count your blessings, okay?
Every day.
Pardon me?
Every day.
Good, well, this will be another one of those days, as you walk out of here probably saying, what an blank I am. I'm reducing.
Oh, I don't have anything
No,
against you.
It's $8,500. You got yourself more relief, 90 days. If you don't pay within the 90 days, it reverts back to 93,000, okay? So you got yourself, you can get out from under this. Hopefully your next experience will be better than this. But, when you go into business, you never know what's going to happen.
I'm just curious, what evidence would you need to see in order to completely abate the fine?
I don't completely abate fines.
So there's no evidence that I can bring forward that would...
The only evidence it would be is that somehow you're not guilty of it, okay?
Well, that's for you to decide.
Yeah, but you've already been found that you're guilty in a final order. So we're way past
Yeah,
that.
but I don't believe that the business was conducted in fair, in good faith.
Look, I blame the legislature, blame Tallahassee. They authorized.
I blame the city of Pembroke Park.
Okay.
Because if they can spend $10,000 on a yacht trip for the holiday party, I don't think I should be paying $8,000 for that.
If you want, I'll just move it back up to 98, 92. What's your verdict?
I appreciate your original reduction.
Okay,
If I can't get any
85,
more, I will
please.
step down.
I don't get into parties. I never attend those anyway. All right.
fine.
So I don't know what goods are there. So I have in the past, like 10 years ago, I think, but one time, that was it. 8,500, 90 days.
Thank you.
Okay, good luck to you, all right? The order is here, so we're gonna go ahead.
Can I also get a copy of that, please?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Okay, $8,500 payable within 90 days. If it's not paid within the 90 days, then it'll revert back to the original amount of $93,000, okay? And you want a copy, and the tenant wants a copy as well, all right? Thank you all. Good luck to everyone. Oh, you have another one? Okay. A lot of action for you today then.
Always.
Next case on section 12.2 of the agenda, case 4746. Chief Code Compliance Officer Jocelyn Ramirez for the town of Pembroke Park. Property owner Pembroke Park Warehouse Holding. Site address 3120 Southwest 19th Street, Unit 154 and 155, Pembroke Park, Florida. A notice of hearing to abate fine was sent by certified mail October 24, 24. Posted to the property November 1st, 2024. Posted to Town Hall November 8, 2024. It is the town's motion to reduce the fine of $57,050 to reduce it by 85%. That total is $8,542.50. However, since there was a period of time in COVID, we reduced the $4,200. So the total amount will be $4,490 to round it off.
4,490, did you? Okay. Go ahead. Your name for the record.
I'm Nancy Romero. I'm the Senior General Manager for Pembroke Business Park.
Great. Okay, what would you like to say?
Okay. Fortunately or unfortunately, these violations that I constantly get resolved are caused by my tenants. So this tenant, back in 2019, he moved out, but when I went to do the inspection, he had built out pretty much an office building and an apartment in these two warehouses. So I asked him to please do the demolition, with permits, general contract. Yeah. Well, he decided not to do that, and he got caught doing the demolition. This is back since 2019. It was finally closed in 2023. It was a matter of many transitions of architects, one committing suicide, general contractors, changing contractors, et cetera, et cetera. Finally, I got it resolved in 2023. I appreciate the discount of $44.90, but I wanted to inform you that I lost 4 years of income, which adds up to over $380,000, plus the cost of correcting it, which was another $57,000. So I'm asking you if I can get another reduction, please.
Let me see. I don't say this in a bad. Your firm is a regular here, so.
Unfortunately, yes.
Well, the tenants, you lease.
I have over 500 tenants.
No, I know that. Well, that's good. You have an income stream which is positive. The negative is if you have 2 or 3 that do what this guy or gal did, then we don't need that, and you don't need it either. What I'm going to do is, this is the pre-Thanksgiving matter. I'll reduce it a little more. I'm just going to go. I'm going to go with 4,000 even. All right.
Okay. I appreciate it.
That's okay. It's a little bit less. How long do you need? 30 days?
30 days.
Okay. All right.
And I'm done.
Great. Thank you.
What was the amount? 4,000.
Thank you.
It's okay. Good luck to you. So, and thanks for the interpretation as well. Okay, 4,000 within 30 days, it reverts back to the 57050 number. I'm sure you'll pay, but I need to state that in the public hearing, and we'll give you an order. They'll give you an order now. Good luck to you. Thank you. Good luck. Yes. Great. Go ahead. Yeah. Benumo, B-N-U-M-O. Are you
Yeah.
here?
Next case is on section 11.4 of the agenda, case 9160. Chief Code Compliance Officer Jocelyn Ramirez for the Town of Pembroke Park, property owner Numo Inc., site address 4450 West Hallandale Beach Boulevard. A notice of hearing to extend time was requested, was sent by certified mail October 24, 24, posted to the property November 1st, 2024, posted to Town Hall November 8, 2024. It is the town's motion to give them 30 days. If not, a per diem of, I believe it was $500 and a $100 admin fee.
Okay, so the per diem is 500. Okay, your name, please, ma'am.
Hi, good morning. Cynthia Rodriguez.
Okay, and how are you related to the property?
I am a tenant in the unit.
Okay, the city is willing to give you 30 more days to comply. Okay?
Okay. Okay, thank you.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead. Within 30 days, is that right? Yeah. 30 days. And it's $500 per day, not.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay, thank you.
thank
They're
you.
gonna give you a copy, okay?
Okay, thank you.
In the mail for the notary.
I'm sorry?
Does this one have a?
Yeah,
No.
I can give you.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Of course, take care.
I'll call you later today, okay?
Yes, thank you, Ms. Rodriguez.
Yes.
This case, right? 966.
Great. Yeah. With Barbara Garces, the Garces Placer. Oh, great.
Next case on agenda is section 7.2, case number 9066, Code Officer Gene Gustin for the Town of Pembroke Park, case number 9066, property owner Barbara Graces, Carlos Graces, and Robert Placer Alvarez, site address 329 Lone Pine Lane, Pembroke Park, Florida. The notice of violation was sent by regular mail on November 14, 2023. A notice of formal hearing with a copy of notice of violation was sent by certified mail on October 22nd, 2024, and posted to the property on November 4th, 2024, in Town Hall on November 8th, 2024. The initial inspection date of the notice of violation, November 14, 2023. The violation is for item 1, property has a blight damage to vital siding. Item 2, enclosed screen room without a permit. Item 3, AC window units, wall and shed without a permit, and 3 mini AC splits units with slab without a permit was installed. Item 4, window installed without a permit. Item 5, railing and stairs installed without a permit. Item 6, shed installed without a permit. As of October 18, 2024, there was an affidavit of non-compliance. My recommendation is to give 30 days to comply or daily fine amount of $100 per day after with a $100 admin fee.
Okay, your name, please, ma'am.
Barbara Garces.
Okay, You're an owner of the property?
I am the owner of the
Okay,
property.
are you disputing the violations?
Actually, the only violation that I know of was the one about the siding. Last year, when the guy went over there to do the inspection, I talked to him and explained to him, my husband is disabled, as you can see, and it was a hole in the front of the house that the water was getting there. So to take the wheelchair out, to put it on the car, it was almost impossible. They took more than a year to fix that. Every time that it rains, it will flush all the siding from the front and the side.
Okay, I know, ma'am, that may be, but there are a number of violations.
Okay, let me. This one is already corrected. Everything else that was violated in the property was before I lived there. I lived for 2 years only, and I didn't know of any of this violation until I received this paper. And I came here and I talked to the lady and explained that to her. I didn't know anything about that. I bought this property, and the person over there in the park, they just told me, like, you only have to go with the owner and buy the property. These properties, I can show you the pictures before I bought the property, with everything that I have done before. I have no any of those stuff weren't done by me. I don't even know there was violation, because a guy lived there for more than 20 years. I never realized everything was done without permit, and I'm happy to comply whatever I have to comply, but didn't have any notice before this.
Okay, Mr. Gustin, when you get a chance, you probably a number of things in your mind. Are there violations there? She mentioned the first one. I'm not sure. I know what she's talking about, but.
Yeah, so basically, she's mentioning that she inherited the violation as a new property owner.
Right, okay, all right. And that would be all of them, right?
Correct.
Okay,
Except the first one that I fixed it already, that was mine.
well, you're saying it's been corrected, but I don't know if there's verification on the first one. You'd have to verify that.
Yeah, for correction, she would have to receive a final inspection.
Yeah, okay, I understand.
Okay, what's your recommendation?
I'm asking for more days.
Just a second. Let me hear what the city has to say. That's okay.
60 days?
I don't think so. My husband is disabled. I'm the only one. I'm taking care of him. I don't have any other job or anything like that. So everything that I have to do myself, I don't have any help, and I don't have the money to do it. So I need as much time as you can give me, please, because I really, really need it. I don't have any other way to do it.
Got it. Give me a second.
Okay, ma'am, how is your husband disabled?
My husband have Parkinson.
Yeah.
And he have some dementia, and he's in a wheelchair, and
Okay.
I have to do everything for him. He doesn't eat by himself or take a bath or anything. I have to do everything.
Okay, all right. How about 90 days?
Yes.
Okay.
The
all
city
right.
agree.
Okay, we're going to go with giving you 90 days to comply.
Do I have the choice to ask for the amnesty program?
Right, you need the title, the utility bill, and what's the other one? The driver's license to match the address of the home.
Okay.
And that has to be your primary home for you to qualify.
Okay.
Okay.
And it was $100 a day, I think you said?
Yes.
Okay. Right. If I don't mention admin fee, I'm putting it in the order anyway, so. All right, to find your substantial competent evidence, get this done, 90 days to comply before $100 a day thereafter. If you need more time and you're showing good faith attempt to get compliance, then the city will probably not oppose it. I can't speak for the city or the town, but that's usually what they do. All right, so get it done. And I wish you well as much as possible with your husband as well, so.
Thank you, I appreciate
All
it.
right, thank you.
Do I have to wait for the paper or something?
Yes. Amara? Yes, you can wait right there.
Okay.
Yeah, 90
so
days,
much.
$100 per day thereafter.
Do you have my contact by chance? No? Okay. call me later because if I think your husband can get help from Broward County. They provide like assistant, home assistant. So just call me back.
Yeah.
Yes. Ready for the next case? Next case on agenda is section 8.7, case number 8994. Code Officer Gene Gustin for the town of Pembroke Park, case number 8994, property owner, site address.
Is Pembroke Crown LLC here? I knew it. You look like you're Pembroke Crown. Okay. Not really, but your name, please.
Good morning, Iris Wooters.
Okay, we'll have to hear what the city has to say first. Thank you.
Code Officer Gene Gustin for the town of Pembroke Park, case number 8994, property owner Pembroke Crown 2 LLC, site address 2517 South Park Lane, Pembroke Park, Florida. The notice of hearing to confirm fine was sent by certified mail on October 23rd, 2024, and posted to the property on November 1st, 2024, and Town Hall on November 8th, 2024. The initial inspection date of notice of violation was October 17, 2023. The property is still not in compliance, so as a town motion to $52,600.
Okay, what would you like to say, ma'am?
My attorney, or the owner's attorney, requested a deferral. I think he sent it in this morning, Attorney Shear. And the owner is not available today. He is having a procedure done in the hospital.
Yeah.
So we are requesting a deferral.
Yeah, okay, I'm not going to do that because all that this is I'm not being told why this is taking as long as it's being taken.
Well,
and-
I can say, because I do manage the property and I do work on the permits and pulling, the right things to correct these violations. We've just been having an issue with the life safety plan. We've gone back and forth with the fire, and we have spoken to inspectors and hired, professionals to direct us on how to correct the violations. For the rack, which would be the rack permit, I would need to pull. The partition is gone, and then, of course, addressing the wall units. But it's basically getting the life safety plan for that unit in itself.
What do you mean by life safety?
When you put in for a rack permit, you have to show.
Oh, okay, okay, I thought you were referring to something. Okay, now I got it. Okay, I'm still
The amount?
going to go ahead and unless the city wants to change its mind, I'm going to go ahead and enter the supplemental order, compliance lien. And when you comply, you can come back for what's called a mitigation
Yes.
and a reduction. And the town is very gracious about what they do. And, I try to, go over and beyond the call of duty and see what I can do for any further reduction. No guarantee. I've been known to say not a dime more or less. Just depends. But you need to just really get this done.
Yes.
Okay, so, I'm going to go ahead and enter the supplemental order. And it'll continue to accrue $250 per day. There's a administrative fee of $100. And when you get everything done, contact the city, and then if they say everything's cool, then you can come back for a mitigation, all right? All right, good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank
There you go.
Cheers, man.
She'll give you the copy.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It's, yeah. And there's the lien that, you know, for its worth.
Send it to you so it's like mail.
What happened?
She'll come.
Yeah, you can have Jeffrey notarize it.
Yeah, no. She'll come back.
You come back to the building? All right.
Okay, is a problem with the order or no? No, no. Okay, just want to make sure. I did.
$11.5.
Why is that on me? That's on like.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the weird. Next case on the agenda, section 11.5, case number 8825, Code Officer Gene Gustin for the Town of Pembroke Park. Case number 8825, property owner Warehouse 1800 LLC, site address 2401 John P. Lyons Lane, unit B17 to 19. The extension of time was handed on November 19, 2024. The initial inspection date of notice of violation was August 24, 2023. Recommended time of extension, 60 to 90 days.
Okay, your name, please, sir.
Armando Pares, I'm the general contractor representing the tenant.
Okay.
We need a couple more days. There was, when the violation, Mr. Justin was aware, when the violation was written, it included a bathroom, which is a common area for the building, not of the particular unit. I met with the inspectors and Mr. Justin, we cleared that out. The mechanical inspector asked me for a mechanical sheet showing that there's no ventilation. I should have that into the city by the beginning of next week.
Okay, did you say 60 or 90-day extension? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
60 would be enough.
Well,
or you want to give me the 90?
You're bidding against yourself.
I'll take the 90.
Okay, all right. Just to be on the safe side.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, you have to come back here and see everyone, and, you know, that's okay, but.
I'll skip it. Thank you.
Also, he has an additional case, section 9.3, case number 8885.
Okay, let me do this quickly. 8825 Warehouse 1800 LLC. You're here, the representative, 90 days. And was that $100 a day, or is that? Oh, I'm sorry.
Let's see.
8825.
8825, hold on.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all right.
He's the contractor. He's also for that case?
Yeah, are you also representing the other case, 8885? Are you?
Which bay is that?
B17 to I think 19.
17 and 18 is this one,
Yeah. hold on.
8825.
Give me a second. No, E15, I'm sorry, E15.
No, I don't represent.
Oh, okay, so you're just representing this one.
Yes.
Okay, so this one, is it 100 a day or 250 a day?
This one is 250.
250, okay. Okay, you have yourself the 90 days. Get it done. You sound like you're going to get it done. So
Thank you. Have a happy Thanksgiving to all.
Thank you.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you want to give you a copy now? Sure. Bless somebody. That was you, right? Bless you. Okay, I wasn't sure. I think we have two more or three more. Two more. Okay. All right. Well. Great. Okay. Hoon Hala LLC. I think that, come on up.
Hello,
Good morning. Your name, please,
Daily Abreu.
and how are you related to, is it June Hala or
I'm the tenant
you're the tenant?
of
Okay,
the warehouse.
great. Okay, we'll wait to see what the city has to say.
Next case on the agenda is section 10.1, case number 9377, Code Officer Gene Gustin for the town of Pembroke Park. Case number 9377, property owner June Hala LLC, site address 3149 John P. Kersey Bay, John P. Kersey Bay number 1, Pembroke Park, Florida. Hearing to abate fine. Give me a second. Hearing to abate fine was handed on 18/2024. Is a town motion to abate the fine in the amount of $15,500 and reduce it by 85%, including the $100 admin fee. And the per diem was $350.
$350 per diem?
Correct.
Okay. And you're better mathematicians than I am, so you said 15,500 times 85%.
You can't reach.
Yeah, to move closer.
We're waiting.
Did you guys give a copy of the order to the lady?
Well, what's the order of abatement? I have the copy right here, but we need to know what the amount is.
He-
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
it's
I
okay.
stated it.
It's all right.
It's 2,410.
Oh, 2,410.
That includes the 100 admin fee.
Okay, That's 85%, 15,500. Okay, what would you like to say, ma'am?
No, I just wasn't aware that some of the inspections still needed to get done. When the fire department came, I thought my landlord, the maintenance department, came over, took care of all of the things that needed to be fixed, and I thought that they were the ones in charge of handling these things. Until then, he happened to look on the system and saw that we had all these violations, so I quickly came over and addressed everything and tried to fix it.
Okay.
And we obtained the tax receipt that was missing also.
All right. Okay, what kind of business do you run?
It's a shipping company.
What do you ship?
We ship containers to Dominican Republic, like personal items and goods.
All right. And how long has your business been there?
There only this year in February. We moved in February.
Yeah. Okay.
But we've been around for a while.
Okay. Anything else from anybody? All right. What I'm going to do, I'll listen to the evidence. The city recommends 2410. I'm going to make it 2200 even. All right.
I appreciate that.
That's okay. And how long do you need to?
90 days, please.
Okay. Keep in mind, if it's not paid in 90 days, it reverts back to 15,500.
Okay.
So, okay, I'm going to make it 2,200.
Shut up.
You said 90 days, ma'am? Yeah, okay.
Carmen, oh, that's the one I was talking. Mr. Hippler,
Yes, what's up?
that's actually not the correct amount.
Okay. All right, what's the correct amount?
Sorry, I was going by the invoice.
It's okay. Look, it's okay.
October 7. Let me just verify some things.
That's okay. That's okay.
The fine actually accrued to 18,300. So we're reducing 85% of that. So actually it will be more. You may keep it to the 2,000 as you stated, or
Okay, let me.
another determination.
Okay, so the amount accrued not to 15,500, but to 18,300.
Right.
Okay,
So,
I'm in this order and I'm going to initial it. You don't need to do it over again.
okay.
I'm going to cross out 15,500 if that's acceptable. $18,300. And I'm initialing it.
Can we keep it to 2,200? Pre-Thanksgiving and Christmas gift?
Okay, only if you promise to have a couple of extra pieces of turkey. Okay.
Yes.
All right?
Okay.
I'm going to keep it at
I'll
20.
gain the extra pounds for you.
That too, okay. 2,200, we'll just keep it at 2,200.
Thank you.
That's okay. 90 days.
Yes.
Okay. 2,200 payable within 90 days. If it's not payable within 90 days, it reverts back to 18,300. And I've signed off on it. I've initialed the minor error. It's no big deal. So keep the figure the same to be consistent. Thank you.
you.
Good luck to you. Thank you.
We just did this. That's
No,
that was her.
that was not her.
That's
That's Nancy.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's on this one.
Yeah, that's the one we're going. That was you.
Yeah, should all of them. Well, now, so we're here now. Yeah. She's the representative. So we're sitting.
Take care. Happy Thanksgiving.
You too, thank you.
I'll say last but not least. Come on up.
Okay.
I predict you're
It's on
next.
section 12.4 of the agenda, case 5996. Chief Code Compliance Officer Jocelyn Ramirez for the Town of Pembroke Park, property owner Carolina Guzman Martillo, site address 3140 West Hondo Beach Boulevard, Unit 718, Pembroke Park, Florida. A notice of hearing to abate fine was sent by certified mail October 24, 2024, posted to the property on November 4, 2024, posted to Town Hall November 8, 2024.
Let me see what the city is, go through the background, then I'll let you say whatever you want, okay?
It is the town's motion to reduce the fine of $36,700 by 90%. The amount is $3,817. That includes the admin fee, recording lien fee, and release of lien fee.
Okay, all right, and what the violations, anyway, what would you like to say? Let's cut to the chase.
Well, she doesn't speak English, so I'm just helping her.
Okay,
out.
great, okay.
So, it's about a water heater that
Can
the
you state your name for the record?
My name is Daniel Moyal.
And what is her name?
Carolina Guzman.
Is she the owner of the property?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
So apparently the previous owner installed a water heater in the unit, and she did without a permit. And then apparently they came and checked after the fact, after she bought the property, and then after she realized that it was not done properly, she did everything that she needed to do, which is apply for a permit and make sure everything was done right. And I believe that's what she did.
Okay, is that pretty conclusive that she did not put in the water heater, the prior owner did?
It is.
Okay. Or ma'am, I just need to ask you some questions. Is this, it's 90, does she live there or is it rented out?
She lives there.
Okay. Family or is just on her own?
She has children, she has family.
Okay. Yeah. How many children?
2.
And what do you do for a living?
Right now, she's not working.
Okay, but there's monthly expenses. How is she surviving?
She has a small apartment in Ecuador, and she gets some money from there, so that helps her a little bit.
Okay. Okay, what I'm gonna do is, it's 3817. I'm gonna reduce that. I'm gonna go with $2,500.
2,500. How much time would you?
Well, how much time does she?
¿Cuánto tiempo necesita?
O sea, diferir esa cantidad, no sé.
180 days.
That's 6 months. It's just too long, okay? I'm thinking more in terms of like 90 days maximum.
Can we do 120 days? 4 months?
Is that
We've done 120 before.
okay? All right. I'm going to go with 120 days. And it's $2,500. You write this up here.
38. El 38, principio.
Okay, is her name Carolyn Este Guzman Martillo?
Yes.
Okay, what is your name again?
Daniel Moyal.
Okay, great. All right. Well, she needs to thank you as well. So, anyway, I'm going to abate it to $2,500 within, would I say 120 days? Okay, I'm gonna abate it to $2,500 payable within 120 days. If it isn't paid within 120 days, it's gonna revert back to the $36,700.
Okay.
Okay? All right.
Si no pagas, va a regresar al monto inicial de $36,000. Thank you.
Okay, and she needs to get it done, that's all, okay? All right, good luck to you, be safe.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for your help and waiting and all the other stuff. Okay. Okay. All right. Sir, ma'am, would you like to come up? Oh. Do you want to take a few minute break or not? What do you want to?
Yes.
Can we, 10 minutes? Is that
Yes.
Yes.
however long? Okay, we'll have recess briefly for 10 minutes. Thank you.
Aquí tienen.
Fun.
we're live.
Oh, ready? Okay, great. Okay, we're back on the record. We'll reconvene.
We're going to start the case by the order of the agenda. Are they ready?
Okay, yeah, you'll need the order. Yeah, she needs to go get the orders.
Okay.
Okay. It's our first day on the job.
Okay. She's doing fine. Look, I like to say this, everybody will live, okay? All right.
We are going to start the case by the order of the agenda. Next case on agenda is section 7.4, case number 9694, Code Officer Gene Gustin for the town of Pembroke Park. Case number 9694, property owner Pembroke Park Warehouse Holding, tenant Charlie Iron Works, site address 3140 Southwest 19th Street, Pembroke Park, Florida. The notice of violation was sent by regular mail on May 30th, 2024. A notice of formal hearing with the copy of notice of violation was sent by certified mail on October 22nd, 2024, and posted on the property November 1st, 2024, and in Town Hall on November 8th, 2024. The initial inspection date of notice of violation was on May 30th, 2024. This is a repeated violation relating to case number 5378. The violation for item 1, operating without a business tax receipt. Item 2, failure to obtain a business tax receipt and certificate in use at Town Hall. And item 3, business license not being displayed inside the unit bay. My recommendation time is to give 30 days to comply or daily fine amount of $350 per day after with a $100 admin fee.
Okay, and you said 30 days?
Yes.
Okay, they've been duly noticed, Pembroke Park Warehouse is holding. I'm going to find substantial competent evidence to support the city's position, and they'll have to comply within 30 days of date, or it's $350 per day thereafter and a $100 administrative cost.
Next case on agenda is section 7.5, case number 9698. Code Officer Gene Gustin for the town of Pembroke Park. Case number 9698, property owner 1730 PR LLC. Site address 1730 Southwest 30th Avenue, Pembroke Park, Florida. The notice of violation was sent by regular mail on May 31st, 2024. A notice of formal hearing with a copy of notice of violation was sent by certified mail on October 22nd, 2024, and posted to the property on November 1st, 2024, and Town Hall on November 8th, 2024. The initial inspection date of notice of violation was on May 31st, 2024. This is a repeated violation relating to case number 6771, and a final order has been entered to record. The violation is for item 1, hung banner on the property. As of October 15, 2024, there was an affidavit of noncompliance. My recommendation is to give 30 days to comply or daily fine amount for a sign. My apology. 10 days to comply or a daily fine amount of $350 per day after with a $100 admin fee.
Okay, so it's within 10 days. Okay, I'm going to find that they've been duly noticed. There's substantial competent evidence for the city's position. They'll have 10 days in which to comply or $350 per day thereafter. And that's basically it, so. And $100 administrative costs.
Next case on agenda is section 7.6, case number 9768, Code Officer Gene Gustin for the Town of Pembroke Park. Case number 9768, property owner Maximiliano Gilmero Mo Pelno, site address 3120 West Hollandale Beach Boulevard, Lot 14, Pembroke Park, Florida. The notice of violation sent by regular mail on June 13, 2024. A notice of formal hearing with the copy of notice of violation was sent by certified mail on October 22nd, 2024. Posted to the property on November 4th, 2024, and Town Hall on November 8th, 2024. The initial inspection date of notice of violation was on June 13, 2024. The violations for installation of shed without a permit, installation of door without a permit, windows installed without a permit. Item 4, wooden stairs, steps, side of mobile home installed without a permit. Item 5, outdoor storage, items stored on premises. Item 6, blight damage to the vinyl siding on property. And item 7, exterior maintenance of building left in disrepair.
Excuse me, can you get the door? There's somebody outside. You could go ahead.
So, my recommendation is to give 30 days to comply or daily fine amount of $100 per day with a $100 admin fee.
Okay, I've listened to the evidence. And I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, just a second, let me finish this, and then if you came late, your case has probably been heard. Maybe it has, maybe it hasn't. I don't know. If you didn't check in, maybe it hasn't. Anyway, there's substantial competent evidence to support the city's position. They have 30 days to comply or $100 per day thereafter, and it'll be $100 administrative fee for that. Thank you.
You said, hold on, $100. Yes.
How many times?
30 days.
What case?
885, hold on. I think I have it here for the extension. Yeah. Next case on agenda is section 9.3, case number 8885, Code Officer Gene Gustin for the Town of Pembroke Park. Case number 8885, property owner Warehouse 1800 LLC, site address 2401 John P. Lyons Lane, Unit E15. The hearing to extend time was received via email on November 19, 2024. The initial inspection date of notice of violation was September 14, 2023. And the respondent is here today.
Yeah, what's your recommendation?
The recommendation, 60 days of extension.
Okay, and it's and $100 a day thereafter,
That one was, the per diem was $250.
$250. Okay, come on up, sir. Sir, up. Okay, what is your name?
Christian Conti?
And how are you related to Warehouse 1800 LLC? How are you related to them?
This nobody can translate it, right?
Okay, sir,
Sound
okay,
more
listen,
like-
you sound like you speak good English.
Yeah, but I speak English, but some words I didn't understand.
Okay, well, I'll go slow.
Particular word.
What the city wants to do is grant an extension of time for 60 days.
Okay.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
That's the bottom line. All right, so rather than have to go through this, do you object to that?
Well, I just come yesterday to get extension and I got it here. Nasri, he signed and everything. He said you don't have to come to the court because I got the proof that I do the paperwork. It's ready, but I'm waiting for the result.
Okay, so is
I started to do the license, everything, and I had the case number and everything, but they didn't send me the certificate or whatever they have to
Okay,
send.
so within 60 days, you should get all that
Oh
done.
yeah, it's supposed to be.
Okay, we're going to give you 60 days.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go ahead. You have the order for that, or no? Okay, that's 60 days. You're writing this down because I may or may not remember some of this stuff. So
60 days per diem.
okay, all right. Because if you do them, and then
Yeah, you-
okay,
with
they'll be
Nazi, right? Yeah, so
okay. 60 days to comply, or $250 per day thereafter.
After the 60 days, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's more I'm concerned on the
And
penalty
there's
because I'll get everything done.
$100 administrative fee as well. That has to be paid.
When?
You
Within
can,
30 days.
yeah, within 30 days.
Okay.
All right?
Sure.
Okay.
So I have to, in 30 days, I have to, well, either way, I have to come back with the paperwork to finish it. And then I can pay for that, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Good luck to you. You made it here
Thank
in
you very much.
time, and all is well that almost ends well. Okay.
Beautiful. Thanks.
Thank you. The property owner will receive it in the mail, okay? The property owner will receive the order in the mail.
Okay.
98, 7.7.
This case came in compliance. Yeah, I
You
did this.
mentioned it?
Yeah,
Because there's an attachment.
No, it was last minute. I did it like late yesterday. That's in the email, and then it's on the folder, the affidavit compliance.
I haven't checked it. What was it?
For the it's the pictures.
Give us a moment. We're gonna verify something for section 7.7, case 9820.
Okay. This is Messenschlager. Yeah. All right.
9820.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay, you could.
Okay. Case number 9828 have came to compliance prior to hearing.
Okay, so it's been complied. I don't need to do anything.
Correct.
Good news. Next.
So now we're on 7.8. Next case on the agenda is section 7.8, case number 9976, Code Officer Gene Gustin for the town of Pembroke Park. Case number 9976.
Great, thank you.
Property owner Darren Rudnick, site address 2311 Southwest 30th Court, Pembroke Park, Florida. The notice of violation was sent by regular mail on August 5th, 2024. A notice of formal hearing with the copy of notice of violation was sent by certified mail on October 22nd, 2024, and posted to the property on November 4th, 2024. and Town Hall on November 8th, 2024. The initial inspection date of notice of violation was on August 5th, 2024. The violation is for item number 1, outdoor storage at premises. Item 2 was corrected, the landscape, the overgrowth was trimmed. Item 3 remains blight damage to the enclosed addition at the rear side of the premises. Item 4, one enclosed addition at the rear side of the premises installed without a permit. Item 5, window installed without a permit. As of November 19, 2024, there was an affidavit of noncompliance. My recommendation is to give 90 days to comply or daily fine amount of $100 per day after with a $100 admin fee. The homeowner related to me that he's facing hardship, so that's why I say he's requesting 90 days on his behalf.
Okay, will do. We'll listen to the evidence. There's substantial competence supports his position. Have 90 days in which to comply. They've been duly noticed. 162 Florida statutes. It'll be $100 a day after the 90-day, plus there's a $100 administrative fee.
Okay, so we're at section 8.1, right? Okay. Next case on the agenda is section 8.1, case number 6134, Code Officer Gene Gustin for the Town of Pembroke Park. Case number 6134, property owner Ruth Martinez Sandino and Wolsky Martinez Sandino. Site address 3140 West Hondale Beach Boulevard, Lot 14, Pembroke Park, Florida. The notice of hearing to confirm fine was sent by certified mail on October 23rd, 2024, and posted to the property on November 7th, 2024, in Town Hall on November 8th, 2024. The initial inspection date of notice of violation was on August 9th, 2021. The property is still not in compliance, so it's a town motion to confirm the fine amount of $18,600, and the per diem is $100.
Okay, I'm going to confirm the fine at $18,600, and the continuing with $100 a day. Did you say? Or,
Yeah, 18,600.
whatever the amount was in the initial order, $100, and administrative fee as well, $100. Yeah, it's $100 per diem. There you go.
Next case on the agenda is section 8.4, case number 8714, Code Officer Gene Gustin for the Town of Pembroke Park. Case number 8714, property owner Abel Villa, Amar Alvarez Rodriguez, Crystal Villa, Delilah De La Riaz, and Elmer Gonzalez Cortez. Site address 104 David Drive, Pembroke Park, Florida. The notice of hearing to confirm fine was sent by certified mail on October 23rd, 2024, and posted to the property on November 7th, 2024, in Town Hall on November 8th, 2024. The initial inspection date of notice of violation was July 5th, 2023. The property is still not in compliance, so it's the town motion to confirm the fine amount of $53,850.
Okay, I'm going to confirm the fine amount of $53,850.
50 per diem, right?
For that one, yes.
Yeah. Is that what the order says, or is it?
Correct,
Okay,
yes.
just want to make sure.
Yes, confirmation.
53,850.
Yes. Yes, 850, correct. Yes, I'm going to mention that. Next case on the agenda is section 8.5, 8789, Code Officer Gene Gustin for the Town of Pembroke Park, case number 8789, property owner Danny Grainer, site address 3100 West Hollandale Beach Boulevard, lot 702, Pembroke Park, Florida. The notice of hearing to confirm fine was sent by certified mail on October 23rd, 2024, and posted to the property on November 4th, 2024, and Town Hall on November 8th, 2024. The initial inspection date of notice of violation, August 7th, 2023. The city did receive correspondence via email that the respondent could not be here today. He's in Canada and will return back on November 28th, 2024. So I assume that maybe we can amend the order.
You want to amend the order, then not confirm?
Yeah, because he's not here and he'll be back after the 28th.
I know, but does he even have to be here at these hearings?
No, I mean to...
Did you tell him that you were going to amend the order or not?
No, I did not tell him that.
Okay, so these amended orders, confirmation of fines, I think there's some case law that says that you don't even have to allow anyone to speak. You can, and they get noticed, and that's basically it.
Yes.
So the fact that he's in Canada, there are a lot of people that.
Yeah, I did tell him about the mitigation that,
Okay.
He
All right.
does know that.
I just, so what, have any problem with that ruling, Mr. Assistant City Attorney?
Well, it's your discretion whether or not to grant a continuance. But as far as the notice and opportunity to be heard, again, they have the opportunity to be heard, but if you feel that there's no basis to continue, again, this is just a certification. So at this point, it's a matter of, are they in compliance, are they not in compliance?
Right.
So that's-
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and confirm the fine for $49,600. Okay, and if they want to come in down the road for a mitigation, that's up to them.
says
13,000, hold on. Give me a second, Mr. Magistrate.
Sure, that's okay.
Hold on. 8789. Yeah, 12,500. My apology, Special Magistrate. The confirmation of fine, the correct amount is 12,500.
Okay, so it's not 49.6. Okay.
13,000?
Yeah, as of today.
As of today, the is 13,000 on GovEasy on our system.
13,000 even?
Yes.
Okay, not 49.6.
Correct.
Okay, I can write it in here.
7 to 14.
I'll confirm the fine of 13,000.
Can you hold on for a second? Because we have an invoice here that says 50, then we have our system that says 13. So I just want to confirm that these dates are correct.
Okay.
Yeah, see, this is where I got the...
14.
From the invoice.
verifying that, the 13,000.
Seven 14. $87.89. Oh, I see where it went wrong. Yes, it's 13,000. Thank you.
Okay, then what I'm gonna do is, 13,000 even. Okay. I don't know if you want to do this over again. I don't know if you have to, but if you do, then you'll just change it to 13,000 even, so. But I'm gonna go with 13,000 even, and I'm confirming the fine at that amount. Okay, thank you. I've initialed the change. Yeah, I initialed it. Let me, yeah, there, this is my HH.
Next case on agenda is section 8.6, case number 8966, Code Officer Gene Gustin for the Town of Pembroke Park. Case number 8966, property owner Connex Properties LLC, site address 1904 Southwest 31st Avenue, Pembroke Park, Florida. The notice of hearing to confirm fine was sent by certified mail on October 23rd, 2024, and posted to the property on November 1st, 2024, in Town Hall on November 8th, 2024. The initial inspection date of notice of violation was September 21st, 2023. The property is still non-compliant, so it's a town motion to confirm the fine amount of $69,100.
Okay, this says 69,600.
100.
600.
It's 600, my apologies.
That's okay.
Oh, as of today, okay. 69,600.
Okay, so it's 600, all right. Okay, I'm gonna confirm the fine is 69,600. There's been due notice, continue to $250 per day and $100 administrative fee.
Oh, they should put the invoice.
So you gotta make sure that invoice
Is in there, okay. Okay, now we're in 9.1, right?
8.8.
No, that was the first one.
Where?
Yeah, you gave him 90 days. Yeah, 8.8.
We're here.
Yeah, 9.1. Next case on the agenda is section 9.1, case number 9222, Code Officer Gene Gustin for the Town of Pembroke Park. Case number 9222, property owner Tops Properties LLC, site address 2601 John P. Lyons Lane, Pembroke Park, Florida. The hearing to extend time was sent by certified mail on November 6, 2024, and posted to the property on November 7th, 2024, and Town Hall on November 8th, 2024. The initial inspection date of notice of violation was on January 23rd, 2024. The recommended time of extension between 60 to 90 days.
Okay,
60 days.
60 days, all right.
90, my apology.
90 or 60?
90, let's do 90.
Okay. 90 days, and it's, the per diem is $100 a day?
Correct.
Okay, great. Okay, extension of time, amended order,
Yeah, the per diem is $350, my apology.
350?
Yes, per diem.
Okay, 90 days, amended order, 350 per day after that time period. And $100
Admin fee.
admin fee, yes, indeed. There you go.
Okay. Next case on the agenda is section 9.2, case number 9596, Code Officer Gene Gustin for the Town of Pembroke Park. Case number 9596, property owner Meat Mart Holding LLC, site address 2542 Southwest 30th Avenue, Pembroke Park, Florida. The hearing to extend time was sent by certified mail on October 22nd, 2024, and posted to property on November 1st, 2024, and Town Hall on November 8th, 2024. The initial inspection date of notice of a violation was on April 25th, 2024. Recommendation time, 90 days, and the per diem is $250.
Okay, the amended order giving them 90 days to comply or $250 per day thereafter, and the admin fee of $100.
That concludes our case.
Yes, that concludes all my cases.
Great.
All right, next case on the agenda is 11.1, case 7379. Chief Code Compliance Officer Jocelyn Ramirez for the town. Claude Legendre, site address 84 West Lake Drive, Pembroke Park, Florida. A notice of hearing to extend time was requested and sent by certified mail October 24, 2024, posted to the property November 1st, 2024, posted to Town Hall November 8, 2024. It is the town's motion to give the property owner 90 days to comply. And the per diem is $100 per day and $100 admin fee.
Okay. I'll go ahead and grant them the 90 days to comply. The amended final order, $100 per diem thereafter, and $100 administrative fee. Thank you.
Next case is on 11.2, case 8393. Chief Code Compliance Officer Jocelyn Ramirez for the town of Pembroke Park, property owner Thai Group Inc., site address 2520 Southwest 30th Avenue, Pembroke Park, Florida. A notice of hearing to extend time was requested, requested on October 30, 2024, posted to the property November 7, 2024. The Town Hall, November 8, 2024. It is the town's motion to give the property owner 90 days to comply
Okay.
with a per diem of $250 and $100 admin fee.
Okay, I'll go ahead. I'm gonna go with the amended final order, give them a 90-day additional time period in which to comply, or $250 per day thereafter, $100 admin fee.
Next case on section 11.3, case 8441. Chief Code Compliance Officer Jocelyn Ramirez for the Town of Pembroke Park. Property owner Luis Quinones, site address 3140 West Honda Beach Boulevard, Lot 17, Pembroke Park, Florida. A notice of hearing to extend time was requested on November 15, 2024. And it is the town's motion to give the property owner 90 days to comply, if not a per diem of $100 and a $100 admin fee.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead. Amended final order will be entered. They have 90 additional days in which to comply. 90 days to comply or $100 per day thereafter, a $100 administrative fee.
And last but not least, section 12.5, case 6308. Chief Code Compliance Officer for the Town of Pembroke Park, case 6308, property owner Hallandale Retail LLC, site address 2940 Country Club Lane, Pembroke Park, Florida. A notice of hearing to abate fine was requested November 19, 2024. And it is the town's motion to abate the fine of $77,350 and reduce it by 85%. That total is $11,745. That includes the admin fee, the recording lien fee, and the release of lien fee. And this is an agreed order. The property owner is in agreement to the amount.
Okay, I'll go ahead, obviously approve the agreed order of abatement to 11,145 days to be paid within 60 days. If it's not paid within 60 days, then it reverts back to $77,350. And I have 60 days which to comply, and I just signed off on that as well. Very good.
And that concludes all the cases. Do we have adjournment?
Yeah, any
Yes.
comments about procedure, anything, nothing, going once, twice, okay. We can adjourn.
Okay, adjourned at 11:43 a.m.
Okay, do you want to do the orders now or email them to me? No, I can do them. No, okay, I'll be here. All right. And everyone have a nice Thanksgiving,
You too.
and
All right, Mimi, let's learn.
yeah, well.